Gervonta Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro. What's good, y'all? I got another debate to show y'all from another platform that I went over to. Shout out to my homie BFTB Boxing. Y'all go sub to his channel. He's doing this bare knuckle debate series where he just has a bunch of people debating. He got rankings over there, pound for pound rankings, champions over there. He's starting the ranking system. He got people box rec. It's fire, man. Y'all should go check it out. But I had this debate. I was finally able to run down on this clown ass dude that just watches my content and makes videos about me repeatedly over and over and over again, lying on me, twisting my words, and all kind of sucker shit, right? So I was able to catch him. Finally got him to debate me after calling this nigga out 3 times. Took 3 times in damn near a year. Think he made his first video about me probably like 10 or 11 months ago. Been trying to have this conversation for a minute now. And it all stems from his love affair for Devin Haney, bro. He's a diehard Devin Haney knob gobbler. And he can't stand me simply because I'm a Tank Davis fan, bro. That's where this shit stemmed from. So finally was able to catch this sucker and get him to talk to me man to man. And I whooped his ass. Clear knockout. Because not only, excuse me, I was getting the call. Not only does BFTB have whether you win or lose, if you win by a certain amount of points, you win by knockout. 5 points or more, that's a knockout victory. So, of course, I knocked the clown out because he trash, bro. And this is what I tell y'all all the time. You got a lot of content creators out here that talk a lot of ish. Got a lot of people that don't like me because I talk a lot of ish. And I'm very confident, very braggadocious. You can't say it's arrogance because I back it up every single time, bro. And the difference between me and the people that I don't have respect for is I will say this and then I'll pull up on you to have a conversation. I won't talk ish behind the video, bro. I won't talk ish behind the live stream where I'm up there by myself trying to dissect your every word and trying to make you look a certain way. No, I can make you look a certain way with you sitting right there. And that's what this was, bro. So, y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, check out this debate, and your boy KO still undefeated. Who on next, bro? Who on next? I'm done like calling people out, bro. I'm just gonna sit back and see if there's any worthy challenges. They won't be though, because I'm really him at this shit. I'm not them. And to all his cheerleaders, bro, all them cheerleaders in the chat and shit, y'all some suckers, man. Straight up. Trying to help people debate from the chat, trying to make points from the chat, really hoping that I lose. I'm not gonna lose. And you're gonna be right there hate watching every single time, bro. Every last one of you. I'm gonna come over there, it's gonna make y'all so sick. Oh, it's gonna make y'all so sick. You're gonna root against me every time, and I'm gonna keep beating everybody's ass and making you watch. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Told y'all this shit from the jump. Y'all gonna put some respect on my name. Talk all the shit about me you want. KO this, KO that. I don't like KO. You'll never be able to say I duck no phase in this shit, and you'll never be able to say anybody beat me. Yeah, that's gonna make it hurt, you know. Kind of like Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, kind of like Floyd Mayweather. Y'all ain't nothing but all them hating ass fans that watch Floyd every single week or every single fight he had. Yeah, hoping that he lose and then have to watch him kick ass. Kick your favorite fighter's ass all the time. That's what y'all gonna get with me, bro. Gonna be watching me every single week over there. Hoping and praying that somebody can finally be the one to take down KO. Y'all got your little promotional companies, little fake promotional companies over there in the chat. We such and such promotions represents this person. such and such promotions represent that person. Shouldn't y'all like me because I'm independent like Devin Haney? Shouldn't y'all be a fan of OKO? Because I'm independent like Devin Haney. I don't need no promoter. Ain't that what y'all like about Devin? Shouldn't y'all like OKO because he don't turn down no fades? He don't turn down no smoke. Ain't that what y'all claim y'all like about Devin? Ain't that what y'all claim y'all like about him? Don't I do the same shit? It's because I say shit y'all don't like. That's what it is. It's because I say shit I don't like. Look, tell you this. Why don't y'all tell some of y'all favorite channels to join up? They too scared though. Notice the channel with the biggest following, the channel with the most views, they not showing up. But little old KO right there. Little old KO right there just kicking my shit. Where are your favorites at though? Anyway, y'all check out this debate. And to my opponent, you still a sucker, bro. Always gonna be a sucker. And to the people rocking with him, y'all some suckers too, because suckers hang with suckers, man. Straight up, to the people cheering for him, trying to shit on me, hating on me, bro. Y'all some suckers. Every last one of you. Every last one of you, suckers. Straight up. Straight up. Go find somebody else. Y'all need somebody better. Because these cats y'all sending me, they not enough, bro. I see y'all soon. Shout out to homie BFTV, man. Great series. I ain't going nowhere, dog. I'm going to make them watch me. And they going to eat this shit every time. See y'all soon. Peace. Check out the debate, man.
Because I don't want you to lose any points because you're saying some shit that didn't happen, like what happened with Stay Dangerous. But whenever you start talking, bro, it's on you.
Gervonta Tank Davis absolutely should not retire. Reason number one, money. He got pay-per-view money on the table. Any fight he in on pay-per-view, that's millions and millions of dollars. He should also not retire because of guaranteed money. No matter how you slice it and how you dice it, he is so popular and such a star in the sport of boxing, whether he's fighting under the pay-per-view model or whether he's fighting under Turkey Al Sheikh's model and getting guaranteed money, he has a ton of money to get before he retires. He also shouldn't retire. You can include clown show money, a Jake Paul fight, a motherfucking fight against the dude, the rainbow hair dude from the UFC, Sean O'Malley, I think his name is. Correct me if I'm wrong. He also shouldn't retire because of legal trouble. The man stays in and out of legal trouble all the goddamn time. That shit is expensive. Lawyers is expensive. Cases is expensive. That shit costs money. Why would you retire if you always in and out of the jail system? Always getting arrested. Don't he got children to take care of also? They are expensive. You have to take care of them for the rest of their life. So why would you retire when your children are still young? You also got family that depends on you if you're Gervonta Tank Davis, where he's the breadwinner from. Aunties, uncles, a mama. All of that shit. Lifestyle. He like all that fancy jewelry and cars and clothes and all that shit. That costs money. So he should not retire, number one, because of those reasons right there. He got all this money on the table to make, whether it be pay-per-view guaranteed or clown show shit. He got legal troubles that he got to deal with. He got children to take care of and family to take care of. He also has more to accomplish. He ain't never unified. He ain't never been undisputed. He hasn't fought in every city that he wants to fight in, with Chicago, Illinois being one of them. He got big fights that fans want to see him in before he retires. Should he retire before he fights Shakur Stevenson? Should he retire before he fights Timalifu Telefimu? Should he retire before he fights Keyshawn Davis? Should he retire before he takes the Lamont Roach rematch? The answer to all these questions is hell to the no. He also is known for giving back to his community, which is another huge accomplishment of his. If he retires, will he still be able to do those backpack drives that he do every year? Will he still be able to do those turkey drives that he do every year? Them turkeys and them backpacks for them kids cost money. So not only is it a lot of money on the line for Gervonta Tank Davis, it's also a lot more for him to accomplish. What about in the ring? He's also still in his prime at 30 years old. He's still fast. He's still explosive. His skills still look the same. Everybody tells me he looked the same against Lamont Roach. Correct? So why would you retire smack dab in the middle of your prime? He ain't taking a lot of punishment in his damn fight. He ain't never been knocked down in a fight. Hell, he only has what? The Roach fight, the pit bull fight and a fight when he was a prospect that went the distance. He usually gets rid of all of his opponents early. So he ain't took no punishment. He ain't been no knockdown, drag out fights. None of that shit. So he shouldn't retire because he hasn't taken a lot of punishment, bro. Lastly, the opportunity cost. Somebody tell me what else the fuck Gervonta Tank Davis is good at. Outside the box. What can he do? If he retires, what is his other talent?
You broke up. I gotta pause.
And probably most importantly, what else can he do outside of boxing?
You broke up again, KO. Yep. I got what he said the last. I got what he said the last. I got what he said the last. I got it. I got everything he said, and I stopped it when his audio messed up. I got it all, y'all. I didn't miss nothing. As soon as his audio started to mess up, I stopped the time. All right, I stopped it. So I caught everything. So he got 39 seconds left in this one. He got 39 seconds. Well, let me text him. There we go. There we go. There we go. I got it all, KO. I got it all. I didn't miss
Right,
nothing.
can you hear me, bro? I apologize to you.
No, you good, bro. You good.
I apologize. I don't know what's going on. I got really good internet. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
all right, so you gonna start the time again?
I'm gonna start it right. As soon as you start talking, you got 39 seconds left.
All right, so I was saying, what else is he good at outside of boxing? He has no other real talents outside of boxing. And the most important point that I can make to everybody up here, and none of this shit is refutable what I said, so I don't know where the rebuttal is gonna come from. But let me say this, bro. Name something else that he can do to make the money he would make boxing. Why should you retire when you don't have nothing else that's gonna get you the money, the bags, and all the stuff to take care of your family that boxing will give you? Does he have the ability to talk good? Y'all clown the nigga good. There's some millions of dollars he could potentially miss out on if he retires. The man shouldn't retire because he is still in his prime. He shouldn't retire because he has a lot more to accomplish, and he shouldn't retire.
So I got it. I got everything you said. I got it all. So I want everybody to know for sure I got what KO said. There was one thing that he broke a little bit, and it's crazy too because I know you got good ass internet. But the chat couldn't hear you, and I couldn't hear you. That's why I paused it. But I got everything you said. I got it all. Okay, Freedumb.
Yo.
It's on you. You got 4 minutes. Why should he retire?
Okay, so he wants to know what Gervonta Talking Truck Davis can do outside of boxing. He can be a trainer. He can train fighters to do what he did, okay? Didn't he go to France to so-called train people in the Olympics? He did that thing, right? So he can do something other than boxing. That's within the realm of boxing and retire, okay? Now, he talks about the KOs, aside from 3. All KOs except for 3. But who were they against? They were against lesser opponents who stood in front of him and did what Calvin say? Do what he do, so that Tank can do what they do. That's exactly the type of opponent they put in front of Talking Truck Davis, okay? So there's that. And then he lost to Roach, okay? He lost to Roach because he got hair grease in his eye and he quit. Okay, he quit. It wasn't called a quit, but it should have been. So it is what it is with that. Okay, he's still in his prime. Of course he is. Yeah, he's still in his prime. But that doesn't matter if you don't step up your competition and challenge yourself and progress. Okay, so I don't hear nothing about talent. I don't hear nothing about prime if you're not doing anything with it, right? He wants to give back to the community. Well, he can invest the money that he made thus far and give back to the community that way. There's other ways to make money. He can hire an accountant. He can hire a CPA to make these things happen for him. Okay? And the same thing with the family. And if jail is getting so expensive, tell him to stop doing silly, stupid ass shit to stay out of jail. If he stops doing things to get in jail, he won't have to pay to get out of jail. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to pay for lawyers. You don't do any of that. You talk about clown shows. Jake Paul and O'Malley. That's why he should retire, because he's more interested in doing clown shows than moving like an elite professional boxer that he wants to be treated as, okay? And you talk about the money with the pay-per-view. Sure, he had he peaked over $1 million, but it went back down. He's losing value, right? He plateaued and he's losing value every time he fights after Ryan Garcia. So there's that. Now, let me get into why I believe he should go ahead and retire, because he told you he wants to. He said, after next year, I'm out of this. It's trash. This stuff is trash. Tired of all this. I want to do therapy, but I feel as though if I do therapy, I will lose what's inside of me. He wants to have a soft tank era, okay? Soft tanks don't work. You understand what I'm saying? You won't even need a bunker buster to get through that thing. All you need is a 5.56 if you have a soft ass tank. Okay, he wants to be humble. Let him be humble. Let the dude retire, right? He does not care about boxing. He wants to give up the #1 spot. He already gave up the #1 spot after he lost to Roach. Okay, at 135. Now, okay, he had a draw against Roach. Let me be more factual. Now he says that he wants to retire with Al Heyman. Basically, he gave a promise to Al Heyman. We out of it. So, what is Al Heyman doing right now? What is he doing? He stepped back because reportedly he's sick. He's not even active. He's not even operating the PBC like he used to. So in my mind, he's already out of it. And Tank is right behind him. Okay? So there are a lot of things that point to the direction of Tonka Truck getting on out of here so that he can do what he wants to do with his life and not have to feel the pressure of all these fans that he does not even want. He doesn't even want the fans to speak to him in public. His mentality is not in the space where boxing is good for him. You understand what I'm talking about? He gonna mess around and get knocked out if he continues down this path with the mentality he has right now. So at the very least, he should retire from professional boxing and go ahead and fight Jake Paul in an exhibition. That's my time.
Time. All right. Let's get to these 2-minute rebuttals. It's on my brother KO with this 2 minutes whenever you want to start talking.
So being a trainer will not make you the type of money that being a fighter will. The question I asked was, where can he make the type of money he's making right now? Being a trainer ain't it. So that's a rebuttal to that. Then you made a stupid ass argument about who were his KOs against. What does his KOs and who they were against have to do with whether or not he should retire? Absolutely nothing. Lost to Roach, but then you corrected and said it was a draw. So let me get this straight. Because a fighter loses a fucking fight, they should retire? That's stupid as hell. How many fighters lost fights and didn't retire? I don't remember you calling for Devin Haney to retire before we found out that he fucking got cheated. No, you wanted him to fight on. But because Tank Davis lost to Lamont Roach in your eyes, he should retire? That shit sounds stupid. You want him to step up his competition or retire? Who made you the boss of whether or not somebody should retire because you don't like who they're fighting, bro? That shit is crazy as well. You said other ways to make money. What ways can he make money? The type of paydays that he's getting making boxing? You said investments. You said real estate. You talking about the real estate that they burnt down? That he tried to buy? That's how you can do it? Hiring an accountant? Are you crazy? Hiring an accountant costs you money, bro. What are you talking about, fam? You said stop doing silly shit to stay out of jail. I agree he should stop doing silly shit to stay out of jail. He still has court cases right now that he has to attend to, bro. That costs money. Why would you retire when your costs are higher than what you can make? You should keep fucking working. Should he retire and he's losing value? You say he's losing value, but he's still making millions. That's no reason to retire. All this boils down to, because I only got 2 minutes, is you're placing your expectations on him as to why he should retire. What kind of crazy shit is that? That we live in a world where a man is trying to tell another man he should retire because he don't meet your expectations. That shit is crazy to me, bro. No, you wouldn't tell your kids that, bro. Especially a man that hates you. You think he a coon, you got no respect for him, you call him Tonka Truck David. So a nigga who don't like a nigga is up here telling him he should stop doing the shit that's making him millions. But let me guess, you got his best interests at heart? Time, bro.
My bad. I didn't finish this. All right, there we go. It's on you, Freedumb.
Ooh-wee. I never said that I gave a fuck what Gervonta Tonka Truck Davis would do. I'm talking about him retiring because it's better for the sport. It's better for 135. It's better for the division. It's better for the fighters that are coming up that want to do shit with their motherfucking career. You understand what I'm talking about? So that's what I'm talking about. I don't give a fuck how much money he makes after he retires. It's not my concern what he makes. I don't care if he makes as much as he made boxing. What matters is he doing something that matters? And what he's doing in the sport right now with that belt that he has at 135, it's not mattering because he's not moving nothing. Okay? So I love how you got on all that shit, but you didn't talk about what he said out of his own mouth, that he wants to retire. He's unfocused. He is not focused on being the best fighter he can be. He wants to be coddled. He wants to be carried. Every time somebody do something he don't like, he start whining and complaining. And you talk about him losing to Lamont Roach, not meaning that he should retire. Well, I'm talking about his mentality after that. I'm talking about how he got booed after getting hair grease in his eye and making a fucking excuse and lying about the hairdresser that he had people going after. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about his mentality from losing. I'm not talking about losing in general. He does not have the mentality. He does not have the mental fortitude to sit up there and accept a loss. You understand what I'm talking about? So he runs out of the ring and gets his eyes wiped. And he gets booed because he basically got gifted a draw. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about losing, making you need to retire. That's complete and utter nonsense. I never said anything about real estate. Okay, I don't know where you got that from. I didn't mention real estate at all. I said investments. It's not my responsibility to tell him what to invest in. You're saying he's still making millions. Well, take some of those millions and do something with it and get a return. I don't understand. Like, what? That's what you do with millions of dollars. That's my time.
Time. KO.
Saying him retiring is better for the sport is crazy to me. That's your opinion. Saying that he did something, that he needs to do something that matters. Everything he does matters to the people that care about him. Everything that he does matters to his fans. He said he wants to retire. I'll respond to that directly. Did you forget after the fight that he said that plan is up? I don't want to retire anymore. When they asked him that direct question, you niggas always leave shit out, bro. Every single time. If he don't have the mental fortitude, why does he fight the way that he fights? Why is he going directly into a Lamont Roach rematch? These are things that you don't have any answers for, bro. That is legitimately all cap. And at the end of the day, when you have the amount of money, you didn't rebuttal anything I said, bro. When you have the amount of money that he has on the table, to be able to make that type of money, you should keep doing your profession because he has millions and millions and millions of dollars at stake. When you have more to accomplish in the sport of boxing, you should keep fucking going in the sport of boxing. Like he never unified. He never been undisputed. He hasn't given the fights with Timalifu, Keyshawn, Roach, rematch, and Shakur Stevenson. He's still in his prime. You haven't done anything to go against anything I've said, bro. Not a single goddamn thing. He hasn't taken a lot of punishment. He hasn't been knocked down. All his fights typically do end early, bro. This man is out here still in his prime, still has the ability to make millions and millions of dollars, and he should retire because you think it's better for the sport? You crazy out your mind. He should do what he can do to make as much money as possible and keep getting his M's up, bro. You crazy than a motherfucker. Just because you don't like him, you want him to retire. That makes no sense, bro. All you did is put your opinions on him and try to hold with what he says or what you want against him, bro. That don't make no sense. What he should do is continue to get his M's, do his passion, fight for the sport of boxing, and fight for his family, and get his goddamn money and not listen to what a hating ass nigga like you gotta say about it, bro.
Time. I know my bad, the time wasn't working, but I had it running on my other one. So my bad, y'all. I apologize to KO that you didn't see that, bro. I apologize, but I definitely kept the time. Definitely kept the time for this one. And now you got the last rebuttal is on Freedumb.
What's interesting is that you said that he talked about quitting and all that shit before Lamont Roach. But what he said after was, I don't care for boxing, y'all. Y'all can have the #1 spot. That was after Lamont Roach, number one. Number two, I don't know why you keep bringing this money shit up. Because at the end of the day, you want me to debate, you want me to go back and forth about this money that he's making when I'm talking about why he should retire. Those things do not necessarily have to align. You understand what I'm talking about? What I'm saying is, his mentality is not there. He does not want to do it. He demonstrates this time and time again. You talk about him fighting Lamont Roach again. You talk about him fighting. First of all, he ain't gonna fight Lamont Roach again. Lamont Roach moved on. You talked about him fighting Shakur. He ain't gonna fight Shakur since when? When has he demonstrated that he wanted to fight Shakur? Didn't he say I never said I wanted to fight Shakur. I never said nothing like that. He don't want to fight Shakur. He don't want to fight any of these guys. I find it interesting that you don't talk about Abdullah Mesa fighting. You didn't mention that. So that is the guy that would be coming for him. Shakur doesn't want to fight Tank. Tank doesn't want to fight Shakur. They both demonstrated that. So let's get that out of here. Okay, now we're talking about Turkey. You mentioned Turkey. You said that he would make a lot of money on Turkey. He don't even want to fight for Turkey. He don't even want to fight for Turkey. He doesn't want to fight for him after $20 million offer. He says send 2 Ferraris. He's not serious. He wanted 150 for Ryan Garcia, but where's the follow-up? You understand what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, Turkey is making moves in the sport of boxing. And if Tonka Truck Davis does not get on board and does not want to betray, quote unquote, Al Heyman and the PBC, he's going to get left behind. David Benavidez is over there. How many partnerships has Riyadh season had with the PBC? Al Heyman is not moving nothing with the PBC. So if he doesn't get on board with Turkey, he might as well go ahead and retire anyway. He's afraid of losing under Turkey to Devin Haney in the first place. That's my time.
Time. All right. Okay. I'll just leave it for the sake of this, right? Just so I can get through the rest of this. What about Abdullah Mason, which I thought was a dope-ass point? Then you don't want to fight for Turkey for the $20 million. I thought that was a good point. Partnerships with PBC and afraid of losing to Devin. I think if he would have had the last word, he would have been able to rebut all of these. So with these points, we'll keep these points that you got right here. We'll keep these, right? And then with KOs, we'll keep these. Okay, now let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So KO got this one. Did I miss anything? Look at the screen. I don't want nobody to think I missed nothing. I don't want nobody to think I bypassed something. Nah. Did I miss it?
Nah, hey,
I'm cool with it.
You know me, I'm over here quiet. I just waiting on the verdict, bro. I ain't finna sit here and try to help you go through what I said and what I did.
You got it.
Bro. You got it.
Okay, so it is 27 to 19. All right, that's more than 5 points. So that is a KO.
Gervonta Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know.